If you've been wondering how to make those Etsy listing videos that look so professional, then keep watching because these videos are so easy to make. Hey, I'm Lauren Keys, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make these listing videos for free using Canva. I'm also going to show you how you can use them as your Etsy listing video mockups for you to use over and over again for selling your digital products. Now, my very first Etsy listing video looked like this. Literally a screen recording on my MacBook. There was no editing. And the funny thing is, more than 70% of my active listings still use this one video. But I have since upgraded them, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that and how I've done that. Now, because I sell Canva templates, it just made sense to make the listing video, me showing people how they can edit their templates. Now, you can do this. It's very basic. It's very easy. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create more professional looking Etsy listing videos. And it doesn't matter what kind of digital products you are selling, you can use what I'm about to share with you.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is log into your Canva account. You want to head up to the top right hand corner where it says create a design, and I'm just going to use a custom size, which is 2667 by 2000 pixels, because this is the size that I use for my Etsy listing images, so it makes sense for me to do the same for my video. I have in the past for my videos used different sizes and it still shows up fine on Etsy. Okay, so we have a blank canvas here. So you want to make sure that you have PNG images of your digital products uploaded into your Canva account. So what I mean by that is if we head to the left-hand side here where it says uploads, you can see that I have pictures of my digital products here. So if you watch my previous video on how to create professional looking images and photos for your Etsy listing images, you would know what I'm talking about. So you need to go through to your designs. For example, let's have a look. I'll show you. So, okay, I have these microblading template posts here. Okay, so let's just say I wanted to make a listing video for these templates. What I would do is I would head up to where it says share. I'm going to go down here to where it says download. I'm going to keep the file as PNG. And then I am going to uncheck all pages because I don't want to download all 50 of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to pick the particular post that I want to show in my Etsy listing video. Once I've done that, I would head down to done and then you click download. That is how you get PNG images of your digital products. And this is what you would do for your Etsy listing images. So you can watch that video. I'm going to link it here on how to do this thoroughly. Okay, so then once you've downloaded those images, you're going to go to uploads. You're going to click on this purple button here where it says upload files, and then you're going to just bring in all those images. You're going to upload them into your Canva account, and then they're going to sit here for you to use. Okay, so I like to start with the background, and I don't like how I've got this red thing here. I don't know where else I've got Canva open at the moment. Okay, we're all good here. So I'm going to start off with the background. So to change the background color, I'm just going to go to background color, and it is going to be pink because this is matches the theme for what I'm going to create. It just aligns with my digital product. So I highly recommend adding shadows to your background just to make things look so much more nicer and professional. So I'm going to add a shadow on top of this. So I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to type in shadow. And I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to add in that shadow. Now to put that as the whole background, you click on the three dots here where it says more and then replace background. Then I click on the background, I head up to transparency, and I'm going to bring that down so that we can have a bit of a pink tinge in the background because I think that just looks really nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding in those PNG images of some of my digital products, some of my posts. So all you do is you just click on them. I'm going to add 6 images in here. Okay, once you've added in your images, and depending on the digital product you're selling, you may have more images or less. So if you're doing social media templates, generally you're going to have a little bit more to play with, but printables, workbooks, planners, things like that only may have a few pages. It's up to you how much of it you want to showcase. So I've got those images there. Now I want to make the actual images look nicer as well. So I'm going to add shadows to them. So to add shadows to these images, you just click on the image, head up to edit photo. We're going to go down to shadows, and then I'm going to choose the drop shadow. Now I'm going to go through and add drop shadows to all the images. Okay, now I'm going to add in some text just to describe a little bit more about these about this digital product. Now keep in mind, you don't really have, these videos don't have to be long. I think Etsy gives you like 15 seconds. They may have increased that. I tend to use videos between 5 and 10 seconds. They work really well. So each page, so this is considered one page. This page here will be 5 seconds long. And if I add another page, that'll add on another 5 seconds, and I'll show you what I mean when we get to that stage. So you can put text in if you want. You don't have to. For me, I find that having a listing video, it just captures the attention of the viewer a little bit more, as to opposed to like when they're scrolling. If you've noticed in the Etsy search, when you hover over certain listings, the ones that have videos, it will play, and then the ones that don't, it just stays on the thumbnail image. And you'll find that a lot more people will click onto your listings when they see something moving. So I don't really spend too much time on my listing videos, because that's what the rest of the Etsy listing description is for. So let's add in some text. So to do that, you head to the left-hand side here, we click on text, add a heading. So 50 post templates to grow your brand. I'm just going to make that look nicer by changing the font and the colors. I'm also going to add a shadow to this text by going to Effects and clicking on Shadow. Changing the color of the shadow a bit lighter. Okay, now let's add animation to this page so that it turns into a video. So to add animation, and what I mean by that is, so these are moving, and you can actually use them as a video, is what you would do is you would just click on the image and you head up to animate. And then you can go through and see which sort of animation you prefer. Now you can go through and individually do this to each of them. What I find works best is just highlighting them all, coming up to animate, and then picking one that I like. And then you can also do that to the text. You can animate it. So just tap on the text box and then animate, and then yeah, that looks fine. So now I want you to take note of the top right hand corner. Now you can clearly see up here there is a play button and it says 5 seconds. So if we just click on that, there's your Etsy listing video right there in 5 seconds. That's good enough. You can actually, if you want your video to be longer, because you have more things that you want to explain, more pictures, more text, all you would do is, I like to just duplicate the page, and notice how it's gone up to 10 seconds. So this would be a 10-second video now. And then what you would do is just, go in and add in more pictures or add in more text about whatever it is that you want to tell them. A 10-second video is not required. 5 seconds I find is more than enough.
And guys, if you're getting value from this video, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.
Okay, so I've just gone and deleted that second page there. So now we're back to just 5 seconds, because this is actually sufficient for your Etsy listing video. So get creative and play around with the text and things like that. Just to keep in mind, sometimes certain certain animations on text, when you actually download the video, it just cuts off half of it. I don't know why it does that. So what I tend to do is I just keep coming back and changing the text or changing the actual type of animation. I just keep changing it until when I download it, everything's like formatted in place. So I just wanted to add that in there in case you try it and you're like, this didn't download properly. It's a little bit weird, because yeah, you'll just need to keep playing around. So once you're happy with that, you head up to share, the top right hand corner, and you go down to download, and it's automatically going to suggest to download in the MP4 video. Because you have animation in this page, in this canvas here, it's going to automatically turn into a video. You would just hit on download, and then you would upload that video into your Etsy listing description area where you insert the photos, because there's a section within there for you to upload the video. And guys, this isn't only just for if you sell social media templates. Like, I want to take you through and show you an example for like if you sell like planners or workbooks, or printable like planners, printable workbooks. It doesn't matter what you're selling. Even if your digital product is just like a 1-page item, it doesn't matter. Like you just do the exact same process of what I've shared with you. So for example, for my branding playbook, I just went through my PDF that I created in Canva, and I just went through and individually downloaded each page. I've uploaded it into my Canva account, where is it? Yeah, it's right there. And then I've just gone through the exact same process of what I've showed you, what I did with those social media posts. And it's as simple as that. So now I want to show you guys how you can actually make mock-up versions of these so that you can just keep using them over and over again for your Etsy listings. Okay, so what you want to do is once you're done with that, you go back to your home page in Canva. So you just click on home and it'll bring you back here to where all your designs are. So what you want to do is you just want to go to that particular listing video design, and where I'm pointing where the purple box is with the 3 dots, if you just click on that and you click make a copy, this is going to give you an exact copy of what we just made. And so what you would then do is you want to rename it. So let's just say, this is going to be a wellness. I'm just making this up just for context for this video. So wellness workbook template. And you always want to make sure that you're like, I like to be very thorough with my my titles here, because I have so many designs. Like, this really just helps my brain. So this is a listing video. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Okay, let's just say I'm creating a wellness workbook and I want to use this similar type of video listing. I would go through and do the exact same thing, and at least I know exactly where everything's going to go, where the text is, and the background is all done, and it's literally just insert your new PNG images, change the text, download it, upload it to Etsy. And that's how you would use these as video mock-ups for your Etsy listings.
If you want to learn how to create those Etsy listing images, the photos that you put into your listing description, you can check out this video here. And if you love this video, hit that like button and subscribe.